All right. So, breaking. Ethereum speculators have built the largest Ethereum short position in history. Wow. So there's a lot of people obviously out here that are bearish on ETH. So are we about to see the complete opposite happening for Ethereum? Maybe a short squeeze. Let me know in the comments down below. But this right here is very, very interesting stuff. And let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. This right here is a very important update. So tune in till the end. And I'm going to shout out to you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. If you're looking at the overall market right now, over the last 1 hour, we have seen the market bouncing a little bit. But in terms of getting excited, as I've stated to you guys before, I think we still need to look for more confirmations before we get excited. And speaking about excitement, I don't think we want to be getting way too excited right now because of course this week is very important. There could be some things that can have a negative impact on crypto markets depending on what kind of announcement we hear. So let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. $2.42, up 0.1% in USD and Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at 140 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at $4.1 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So President Trump says he will announce reciprocal tariffs on Tuesday or Wednesday to go into effect almost immediately. Trump is also announcing 25% tariffs on aluminum and steel on Monday. And I think this is with Canada, if I'm not mistaken. We're hearing, these tariff things happening once again. So are we about to see a market reaction to this once again? Possibly, because if you're paying very close attention to Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin is not showing strength. Bitcoin keeps getting rejected at, that 98K level that I've been speaking about. I might sound like a broken record at this point, but it's really important for the price of Bitcoin to be above that. If not, we are in very, very critical levels right now for the short term, and we could see a major market flush, in my opinion. And you guys know, I'm not just going to come here and sugarcoat stuff for no reason about markets picking up, markets bouncing. No, that's not the case. If that indeed was the case, why would I say market is looking bearish? Make that make sense to me. So right now, it's very, very important to see what's happening and how this week is going to go. But here we are, hearing these tariff things happening again. Let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. But on the bright side, of course, there is this thing. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has said XRP ETF probably in 2025. And speaking about an ETF, we're seeing so much attention for an XRP ETF like we've never seen before. But it comes back to what we've discussed thousands of times. That lawsuit, the Ripple and SEC lawsuit, that thing needs to come to an end. And I think that's maybe where you start seeing more excitement towards a potential ETF, because at the end of the day, you need the approval from SEC themselves. And we out here have a lawsuit with them. So obviously, those are things that we need to consider. But as we are seeing so much uncertainty right now within the markets due to obviously some external factors, news like this does not have a positive impact. And this right here, honestly, I don't even know what to say to this. Denali Dixon, who of course is the CEO of Stellar Foundation. Look at this. Progress is when no one has to pay a bunch of lawyers. Thanks to the teams that fought, we are finally seeing progress now built. So, she's pretty much, going off of, what Stellar said on, tweeted about a day ago. Imagine spending more on lawyers than developers and calling it progress. Pretty much kind of throwing shade at Ripple. And I hate this. I'm going to be quite frank with you. This is not a good image. You don't want to go against projects, right? And this honestly have even the people that hold XLM. Hear me out. People that hold XLM are not, liking this tweet. And if you're a leader, you don't want to be saying this publicly. Even if you think that inside of you, you don't want to be, making yourself look like this in the public's eye. And you can see, what Good Morning Crypto says, a failed attempt to save the face of XLM. As a token holder for over 5 years, disappointed in the pettiness of Stellar leadership. And I could not agree more. I just could not agree more. Like, why? Look at what's happening with the broader market. We're seeing so much manipulation across the board. And out here, we're hearing this. And right now, XLM is actually down 3.9%. And XRP is holding better than this. believe it or not, this tweet itself is having an impact on the price of XRP. Like, you're not supposed to go against each other when you're in the space. You're both US based companies. You both want to, take the blockchain industry to the masses. And, sometimes it's coming together rather than, fighting with one another. No one's getting to where you need to get. And, I agree, it's super pettiness. Let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. This is not what we need to see at this time. Like, let me tell you, let me keep it simple as that. This right here is not what you want to see happening around this time, where we are. Even if it's not this time, you never want to see this happening in general, like throwing shade at each other. Like, come on. We're finally seeing clarity coming towards crypto industry. We're seeing fairness, and you are out here bashing, another project. And even to be quite frank with you, even if Brad Gerlinghouse or anyone, from the Ripple team did this, I'm not going to be sitting here and saying, yeah, it's okay. No, you gotta be straight up where, you got to give credit where it belongs. And right now, I got to say, Denali is totally wrong for this. I don't think, this was necessary, in my opinion, to be throwing shade, especially when you are seeing clarity coming towards crypto industry for the first time, US-based projects, thriving to get to another level that, you've never been to. And then you come and, say this tweet. Like, come on. Like, come on. But anyways, let's take a look at what's happening with the price. So, major up spike for the dominance over the last few hours. Basing it off of this, XRP is holding really good. And of course, we're going to talk about the XRP's price right now. But if you're looking at BTC, let's give it a refresh live here to really understand what Bitcoin is doing. $96,771. So still not able to get back above 98,000 key resistance. I'm not getting excited until we get back above there and actually hold above there, not just quickly wick above there and get back down. That's not what we want to see. But let's take a look at what's happening with XRP's price right now as we speak. So this right here is a daily time frame. We're going to be taking a look at XRP's price on the hourly time frame right now. So here we have it, guys. Take a look at this. So the XRP's price right now, obviously did react in a negative way, down to $2.32 just a few hours ago, because actually, let me show you guys what happened. If you look at the hourly time frame, Bitcoin actually did wick down to $94,770. So again, it tells you everything you need to know. The level that I've been telling you guys about at the 92.7 is still a level that, is realistic, and it's looking more likely than ever that, we could be retesting this. Obviously XRP's price is not going to be an exception. It's going to react to that. We went down to $2.31, but it's reclaimed back above $2.41 quite fast, considering the dominance picked up again, higher than where it was last night. You're still looking at XRP holding around this $2.40 plus, and I'm really liking this. Of course, I would love to see the price of XRP back in the 23.6 fib zone, but of course, this upcoming week, depending on, what we hear, obviously can have an impact. So I want you guys to be mentally prepared for a market retracement, obviously, depending on what news comes out, and especially if Bitcoin dominance is sitting the way it is, this is not going to help. This is not going to help at all. But do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. And I saw some comments coming in saying, well, XRP is, staying stagnant at $2.41. Why are we not pumping? Like, have people already forgotten where the price of XRP was back in November? Have people already forgotten that? It's so funny to me, and I will never wrap my head around this. People are ignoring that XRP went up 361% still after a retracement. But, before a retracement, we were up 556% for a project people thought was completely dead. Are we going to forget that? Like, if you want to be a realistic, crypto investor, you want to understand market will never go up straight in one line. There are times, there are months even, where you do see consolidation, boring price action. Obviously, that is something that you want to be able to take care. Able to bear with. If not, then crypto might not be for you in that case, because it's not as simple as you invest and you become like successful and you make massive amounts of profits overnight. Absolutely not, and profits are never guaranteed. Let me tell you that right now, straight off the bat. So this is where your risk strategy comes into play. This is where your due diligence comes into play. But let me know down below what you guys think about this entire situation. Love you all. See you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.